What's up, Faith Family? Driver's Guide of Wardrobe's YT here, and welcome back to another Diecast review. Today, we're going to be taking a look at the Hot Wheels Batmobile classic TV series that was first introduced in the 2022 Tooned line of cars. Now, this right here is the blue variant. We'll be doing a separate video on the red variant because that particular car has a super treasure hunt variant of itself. And while I sadly don't have the treasure hunt in my collection, I do have some other things to say about the treasure hunt situation, which I will reserve for that video. But, I just want to keep this focused on the, car as a whole. So specifically the blue variant, because I do have different feelings on this vehicle's design than I do with the red one. So either way, moving on in this car, I do think the design is very interesting. I mean, I guess they did it justice because these tuned cars are so contorted and like cartoonish looking that it can get a little ridiculous, and I do think this car looks a little ridiculous. Just how the windshield is like almost larger than the front fenders of the car. It's just stupid. But I guess that's kind of the point of these tuned cars, and I guess they did it right here. It's always just gonna look a little strange because I guess every tuned car looks strange because it wasn't meant to look like this. Really, when it comes to these tuned cars, it seems like the only thing they did was just go into the CAD software, shrink the car, raise it on the y-axis, and then just like modify the wheelbase to match. But I think overall, kids would enjoy this, but I don't think anyone else would enjoy this. It just looks super fucking weird. I mean, everything I could say about this, I could reserve for the actual 1960s classic Batmobile, because I actually do have a few of those in my collection, and honestly, I would prefer those to this. I will say the painting is pretty good on this. You have the blue base, and you have accents of red and gray, and those used to form the Batman logo you see right here, which has a tinge of white, and you have like the contours around here, which I really do think accentuates the design. It really does help it look a lot less weird. I mean, it still looks weird, but it adds a sense of style. It adds a sense of cohesion to the vehicle that it sorely needs. I think it's really just the windows. Just like what the hell were you thinking? Looks like a character out of a Car's life. I don't have much constructive to say about this. It's just a really weird looking car, and that's kind of the point. The point is for it to look weird. I'm not the biggest fan of that, but some people are really into the weird Hot Wheels. So more power to you. It's not my cup of tea. But in terms of recommendations, for this particular permutation, I would not recommend it. The red variant, you can get a lot more mileage out of. Then it would take you a lot farther financially, if you catch my drift. And if you have to choose between buying this and like a normal classic TV series Batmobile that's not tuned, then I definitely wouldn't recommend getting this over that, because this is just like the weird contortion bastardization of that car. Just looking at it is giving me homicidal thoughts. But either way, it's a not recommend for me. I mean, you're not gonna have trouble finding it, but even then, it's not worth picking up. I'm sure you'll see some other diecasts that are much more worthy of your time and money. Either way, I think that's all I have to say. I've been your Driver's Guide. Thank y'all for watching the video. Stay tuned for more diecast content. And as always, giggity giggity, giggity goo. Stick around.